Hi, I'm Aidan and in this video today I'm going to take you through an exercise which I first learnt a few years ago, and it's an exercise that allowed me to create a concrete daily income to aim for, and this is a number that really changed my life. The exercise also changed my perspective about a few things which I'm going to work through as we go on here. So what I recommend you do now is grab a pen and paper right now. This exercise takes about 2 minutes to complete and it's well worthwhile. So the very first thing you want to do is to make two columns on a piece of paper. The left hand one should be labelled living expenses and the right hand column lifestyle expenses. The next thing that you need to do is just write down your different lifestyle and living expenses in each column. So starting with the living expenses, you might have things like rent for $1,000 per month, food and groceries for $100 per week. Take each of these types of living costs and break them down to a daily value. So, internet $1.67 per day, for example. Once you've done that, you want to move on and do the exact same thing for the lifestyle costs. Now, the lifestyle costs are things that I consider to be non-essential costs. So these are the luxuries that you might indulge in a little bit. Maybe entertainment, restaurants, nights out, things like that. They might cost $60 per week. A gym membership might be $70 per month, and that'll break down to $2.33 per day. I like to take a holiday to New Zealand each year. That's $1,500 per year, and that breaks down to $4.10 per day. Now, once you've made your lists, the next thing you want to do is to total each of them. So if I total the left-hand column there, the living costs, you'll see that it comes to $55.11 per day. The lifestyle costs, well, that total comes to $15 per day, and that gives me a grand total of $70.11 per day. Now, reaching $70 per day is not overly difficult. You need to have a few good websites, a few good rankings, and that's it. Now, I might be making that sound a little bit simpler than it is. The reality is that it is very simple. It's not necessarily easy. You will need to do a little bit of hard work to obviously to create that kind of income, but it's not overly difficult as long as you follow through on a good plan. Now, the other thing I want to point out is that small income streams will pay your bills. One of the cool things about breaking down your expenses into daily costs is that it makes it very easy to see where your money goes. It also makes the idea of creating, for example, a website to pay your food bill quite a fun challenge. If you're a member of Authority Hybrid, then you'll know all about the demo website that I set up in that course, which pays for my food bill. The website I've set up in Authority Hybrid Elite, which is only 2 months old, that is now paying for my yearly holiday to New Zealand. So you can kind of see how this can be scaled up to allow you to have a lot of the little luxuries in life once you've got the basics covered. Key point that I want to make here is that you don't need $200 per day websites. The big misconception about internet marketing is that you need to hit a home run and you need to be making loads of money from just a couple of websites. This is not really the case. Home run websites are a reality, but they're not the norm. They're not normal, and anyone who tells you that they always create home run websites is probably lying to you. Initially, what I recommend you do is aim to cover your daily costs. So aim to hit that number that you've worked out on your piece of paper. So ask yourself, how much do you need to make? Once you've worked that out, get a plan in place that's going to allow you to hit your goals, follow through on the plan, be prepared to accept the occasional failure with a grain of salt. You're not going to have success on every single website you launch, but as long as you keep launching quality websites, you will eventually be paying for all those basic expenses that you've just worked out and much, much more. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I recommend that you join me on Facebook. You can come over to facebook.com/Aidan Booth online and click the like button to follow me there. Stay up to date with exactly what I'm doing in my business. And I also encourage you to leave a comment down the bottom of the page below this video. So thank you once again for watching the video, and good luck with this exercise.